30th of October 1974. The whole world is watching. Three people involved: Duncan, Muhammad Ali, and George Foreman, who was considered at the time the baddest man on the planet. People talk about Mike Tyson, but back then, the Tyson of that era was George Foreman. He was just demolishing people. He was a lion. However, when him and Ali faced each other, it was going to be one of the most historical moments in history, because at the time Ali was considered, a washed up fighter, someone that was a champion but that was way past his prime. But little did they know that the champ was still a champ.
Standing works over the shoulder of Foreman.
We all know how that unfolded. And George Foreman lost, right? However, that loss is arguably the best thing that happened to him.
Things changed for me. I literally, definitely died. I had an experience where I was dead and alive again.
That night when he got defeated, it was like he died for a second. Not figuratively, not poetically, literally died. That's what he said. And I don't know if his heart skipped a bit or something, but what I can say is that he had an ego death. Meaning that the whole George persona, the mean, angry boxer, the dominator, the predator, was dead. And he was kind of reborn into someone else. But you see, when you have an ego death, you go through a phase where you don't know who you are, because your ego is your identity or your perceived identity, where you convince yourself that you are. And these type of things, they happen to all of us. You might lose a job, and losing that job is a death of ego, because your whole life you've been working at that company, but now you're not. That company, that job was a part of your identity, but now you've lost a big chunk, so you might fall into a depression, or you might get dumped by your girlfriend or dumped by your boyfriend, and you associated yourself with that relationship so much that once that happened, you kind of forget a bit who you are like without that person, and vice versa, or you lose your money, and it goes on and on. But what happened next? There's two outcomes. Some people crumble and some people thrive. Well, for George Foreman, that moment was the moment where he had to choose between thriving or fumbling.
Changed everything. Give you another chance to live, and I really appreciated my life.
For years, he became a new person, a brand new person. He started preaching the word of God. Obviously, he opened a church, I believe, and a youth center, and everything was going good. He became a man of God, essentially. However, problems started knocking on the door, new obstacles. The money ran out. And we'll always remember George Foreman as that person that lost to Muhammad Ali in a dramatic fashion. But the fact that he lost to Ali made him even greater. It elevated him, because he had to get back into the ring due to money issues. But he got his soul back. He became a good person, a person that he could be proud of. He starts to get back into training. By that time, he's like well over 250 pounds. I think even 300 pounds is not 300 pounds of muscle. There's only one problem. He's in his late 30s. I think he's even nearing the 40s. So now his new goal is something that's never been done in boxing. Becoming the oldest champion of the world. The oldest champion of the world in this sport of young men. So he gets to work. Everybody laughs at him. Everybody makes fun of him. And eventually he starts fighting amateur and then he goes professional. And out of this new rebirth came out so many things. He became the most popular boxer out at that time, you know. He became super popular when Ali and the others were retired. He was in the limelight again with a new, completely brand new persona. People just loved him. He became loved by the people. He was like, I would say, the face of commercial America at some point.
At what point did you know you were on to something?
I did the agreement. The thing worked so well, and I said, give me 16 of the grills. I'll give one to my mom, my aunt, my cousin, and put them into my training camps. And that's all I thought would happen because they worked so well. I never expected it to be so successful.
And eventually, many good, great deals came out of it. The Foreman group. That's George Foreman. Do you know what I mean? He became wealthier than ever. He got back his respect.
The MGM Grand, the impossible dream has happened. Heavyweight history has happened. Referee Joe Cortez reaches the count of 10. At 2 minutes, 3 seconds of round number 10, the winner, and once again, heavyweight champion of the world, Big George Foreman.
Oldest heavyweight boxing champion in the world. Nobody has ever done that before and after him. So, what's the point of this video? The point is that when you reach a low point in life here, it doesn't mean that's the end. Sometimes it's just setting you up for something even greater. Do you know what I mean? Because sometimes you need to go down to the bottom level to go back up, to make your way back up to higher levels. You need to go back on your fundamentals because something is not right for you to like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you lost that job because that job wasn't good enough for what God had in plan for you, or that relationship, it wasn't good enough for the standard you would want maybe 5 years in. Do you know what I mean? So it's like you need to always look at the lows as a training ground, something to set you up for even better blessings. But yes, guys.
George Foreman, how you doing? Your name, as young as you are, in my training camp, me working with you, get your weight down, and you're not fighting for money. God knows what's in your heart. You ain't got to answer the man. See, man judges man's actions. God judges man's heart. You go in the ring for God. Now you got the whole world shook up. George Foreman came back. Now you go out and start preaching. You got thousands of people coming to you. Don't go out a loser. You go out a winner. And that's just the wild idea I have.